welcome to Geeks Plus, where we're more than just your average geeks. I'm sorry, I saw the Comics and the Cross logo still on the freaking video that I know that I've updated because OBS is awesome. And I apologize if you're still seeing that. You should be seeing the new Geeks Plus.
We'll make sure to update it.
Yeah,
I'm resending you the video, and we're going to just change it to the new one.
For sure know that I've updated it at least once. So I don't know what's going on. Anyways, not why we're here. Welcome. You have landed in the world of the Book of Astra. I feel like that was a really wordy way to say we're playing Book of Astra tonight.
I thought
So you got yourself into the way of saying the land of Indrasia.
We be doing that Book of Astra in the city where the book is that we're looking for
where the
with
book
the monsters.
Where the book is, and
Where
the monsters.
book is, and the monsters.
And the monsters.
I'm sorry.
Neither one of those was good, by the way.
I know. I'm awful Christopher Walken impression. I don't know why I even attempted to do it. All right, anyways, we are session 48. We have 3 sessions of this amazing homebrew world that our very own Spacehawk built for Book of Astra, and we are playing with the survivors tonight, and it's going to be epic. So, Spacehawk, I'm going to let you take it away.
Well, my friends, welcome to the Book of Astra. Our final 3 sessions. This session is just a teaser of what's to come. This session is called Out of Time. So last we left our heroes, they faced off against the Inferior beast, the Sandworm, acquiring the second piece to get into the city. However, after the Sandworm was defeated, Zinniah, Flower, the adopted child of the group, was sucked into a time dilation. Sucked out of time, with Binnie going after her. Fortunately, the group tried to keep her, but the rope broke, and she was sent in time, leaving the group wondering what to do. The Book of Astra is gone, along with Binnie and Flower, and both pieces. Hawthorne, you're currently on your knees. Just blood is coming out your nose, and you're in front of the point, in front of this cave where where time has taken Binnie and Flower.
Hawthorne's just... He's gone through like this screaming into the void sort of moment, and he's now just kind of just kneeling there in silence, just like his whole body just almost like just slumped down on his knees and just head down, eyes wide, just staring, not knowing what to do, how to respond.
That moment, Hawthorne, you hear a ringing, very, very loud ringing sound, and you pass out, hit the ground. The rest of you see this. What do you do?
I'm gonna run up to him and check, see if he's breathing, check his pulse.
Run over to him and start tending to him and doing my med stuff to him.
I need you all, besides Hawthorne, to make a perception check.
Oh, I got a nat 1. Yay!
So
he is in the desert.
I got a 4.
Thanks, new dice. Thanks.
So did I.
We don't need the medic getting a 1. I got a 12.
You all
Gnash,
suck and I'm gonna die.
Gnash, you're the only one that notices this. Those time dilations, the one that Binnie was into, you see this blue, almost this blue wave around where you guys are sitting, and you see it kind of moving closer and closer and closer and closer until you guys are all gone. I'm gonna start with Hawthorne. Hawthorne, you open your eyes very slowly. And you look around, You're lying in a bed. In a room with a window. You hear birds chirping. You're wearing not your usual outfit, but more of like more lounge attire. You have like a t-shirt on, more comfortable pants. Your beard that you've had is, you fill your face. Your beard is gone. You're clean shaven. You hear noise in the kitchen, or in the next room.
Instinctively, I kind of like jump up out of the bed and like my hand immediately instinctively goes to my hip looking for my pistols.
Nothing.
Hell. I kind of just scope out the room quickly and just looking around.
You want to make a perception roll?
Perception, not good. Oh, that was good actually. 17.
You see in this room, this is a really nicest room you've ever stayed in, besides like the O Lodge. It's a little better than the O Lodge. There's wallpaper on the walls. You see a little, like a record player in the corner. You see two sets of, it looks like there's a little bathroom. I mean, you're still in this post-apocalyptic world, or maybe you're not. You don't know. Because you look in the bathroom and you see the bathroom looks nicer. It's tiled. You see kind of a plant. You see on the wall there's a big picture frame of like some nature. And you hear a noise in the kitchen. It sounds like someone's banging around pots and pans.
I'm going to go to the door and just kind of slowly open it as quietly as I can. Just kind of peer out and just see if I see anything. And kind of start making my way towards the noise.
Slowly walk through. And you see a figure with a nice, it's like a hat, a little gardening hat on at this stove. Person's back is towards you, and you see them like, has a little frying pan. They're not really saying anything. They're just kind of messing.
I recognize them in any way, or in any sort of like I've seen them before.
Do a recall check.
Recall again. 15.
It's on the tip of your tongue, like you know who this person is. She looks very familiar, but you're not 100% sure. You can't really remember her name.
Hello?
Hey, sleepyhead. You are up a little bit late. You turn around and you see Jesse. How do you want your eggs?
The hell is going on here?
How do you want your eggs? What do you not... Are you okay?
Where are we?
Sweetheart, do we need to go see the doctor? Like, are you okay?
No, apparently I'm not.
What's going on?
What in the hell is going on here?
You woke up in the morning. I'm making breakfast like I normally make.
No, this...
She walks up to you and she fills your head. You feel fine.
This isn't our lives. This isn't what we... What is going on?
Sweetheart, Sit down. Let me make you some coffee. You'll feel much better, okay? Sit down.
He kind of slowly sits down. He is very unsure. Hawthorne is just flashing back to every creature he's ever met that's like put us in some sort of other world or nightmare worlds, or like he's just waiting for something to just waiting for the other boot to drop here.
She kind of looks. Okay, are you gonna stay like that all? Are you gonna be weird like this all day, Sleepyhead?
Probably.
The kids are coming this afternoon. They haven't seen you in a while. So I need you on your toes, you know?
The kids?
Yes.
Our kids?
Yes. Really, what is wrong with you?
You know what? I probably just didn't. I probably slept super hard. It's just really thrown me off this morning. Let me.
She gives you the coffee. By the way, I want you to roll a perception on Jesse. Or you could even I'll let you make an insight check if you want to as well.
It's going to work either way in my favor with that roll. Yeah, 6.
As far as you could tell, this is 100% legitimate.
You know what? I'm going to try and wake myself up. I'm going to take my coffee and just go and stand outside and just try and get my head back together.
You get up and you walk outside. And one thing I will point out, with your roll, what you notice about Jessie, because it's not something that's unnoticeable. So she has always been a Zeb. So she's had like the palish, like the almost clear glassy eyes. Some of her skin was like sagging, but she was a really well kept up Zeb. This is 100% human.
I don't see anything. Hawthorne's very much now like, okay, cards close to the chest, find out what the hell's going on here, and I go outside with the coffee in hand and kind of like try and get a lay of the land of where I am.
You walk outside. Roll a perception.
22.
You know exactly where you are. This is the old neighborhood that your parents, that this is where you were from. What you didn't notice before is this is your old house.
What the hell is going on here?
This neighborhood is not destroyed like it was previously. This is a well-built-up community. Nice houses. You see a neighbor, and he has these bushes, and he's cutting them, snipping the bushes, and hey neighbor, snips.
Hold on, kind of just morning.
Some WandaVision crap going on there, right here.
What is going on here?
At the end of the street, Hawthorne, you turn, and you see a figure, a hooded figure, with almost something on their back, and they're just looking, and they don't really say anything. And they turn around and walk the other way. And like a flash, they're gone.
Okay, that's not a good sign.
All right,
People that disappeared, not a good thing. Okay.
Faye. You open your eyes. Alcor is gone.
Oh, great.
And you are in this like tree house. Many of your people come from cities, but you prefer you've known of this place. This is one that you've built by hand a long time ago as kind of like a little off site from where you normally live. You hear a little noise scratching at the door and something running around outside. What do you do?
I will investigate.
Okay. Faye, you get up. You open the door and you're back on Tucson. You recognize this area. This is in Tucson. However, something seems a little off. Skies seem a little darker. There's a lot of where you would see a lot of vegetation. The trees are bare. The land is not green and what you've seen before, what you remember, but burnt and blackened.
Did I die? Am I? Oh gosh. I start pinching myself.
It hurts.
I mean,
Ow.
fair.
Oh. Maybe I'm not dead. What? I just start wandering around trying to find something to anchor myself to.
Are you flying or are you just walking?
I'm just walking.
So you hop down off the tree fort and do you want to roll a perception?
I could certainly try. Ooh, I got a dirty 20!
Yeah.
You know where you are as well. You're not too far away from your village where you grew up. These old ruined buildings. It's probably maybe 30 minutes and east of where you are. Are you heading that way?
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna meander till I figure something out.
Faye, you're kind of just like freaking out a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't really know what's going on. Things are just weird. And you feel the vibes. Air just feel off. You reach where you're from, which are these abandoned skyscrapers, and they're not there. They're gone. It's just field. This rocky, barren field. No rubble. No ash. Just stone. You see something in the distance. You see a little... Looks like a little... Say, I don't know, like a... It's not like a... It's like a shed, I guess. Little tiny shed in the distance, just sitting there all alone. You hear noises. As you get closer to the shed, you hear... Same kind of tapping noise you heard previously.
Hello?
It doesn't respond. Hear it again. It's now where you are. There is like the front door, if you want to, or there's a window of the shed.
I'm just gonna go for the door.
You open the door, and you see a familiar face. And this black creature looks up at you, and it kind of like it goes to attack, and it runs up to you and it gets closer, and it sniffs, and it looks at you. You know this little creature. Actually, he's pretty big. It's Newbert.
Oh, newbie. I definitely am not in Kansas anymore. Where am I?
And you look around the shed, and there's just a ton of this like acid spit, where he's
Uh-oh.
like consumed and burnt. And he walks up, and he kind of goes underneath your legs and pops out the other side. And he looks at you, and he starts heading towards the mountain area in the middle. There's like a big, kind of almost like this big mountainy hill right before the Lake of Misfortune. Or would you presume where the Lake of Misfortune used to be?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say a mountain. It's more of like a hilly area, and then the lake is like right there. And he starts walking towards that way, and he keeps looking back at you to make sure you're following.
All right, buddy. I guess I'll go with you. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Gnash,
Yeah.
you awaken. You're wearing a hat, and you pull it up. You're in a jail cell.
Hmm.
And see this human guard walk up, and he bangs the gate. You.
Yes.
You up now, son?
Oh, I am. Where
Drunken
am I?
piece of crap.
Can you tell me where I am?
Whole town.
What am I? It's gonna sound crazy. What am I doing here?
We found you passed out in the streets last night. Brought you in. We figured you drunk yourself.
Okay.
I mean,
guess it's 'cause I didn't-
we have really no charges against you, but can't let drunks wander around our town. You know what I mean?
I'm just glad I didn't. It seems like I didn't hurt nobody. It seems like I didn't do anything too bad. So that's a win.
Mm-mm. And he takes the keys and opens it up. Now, it's a dry county, son. Can't be walking around our town drinking, getting drunk. We don't allow that here.
You got it.
When I say county, I really mean town.
You got it.
He lets you out. You walk out. You're in this little... It's like a little desert town. You're not really familiar with it.
Just looking around, like, how the heck did I get here?
Across from you, you see a saloon. You could think of this as like an old-timey saloon with the doors.
Okay.
You hear people in there. What do you
I'll go
want to
check
do?
it out. I'll go check it out.
So you walk through the saloon. You see people, and you see the bar, and the bartender's, just pouring drinks. Slides it to this other person who's sitting in this chair. It's really quiet. They have, a little piano playing, playing the piano. They have patrons playing cards. For some reason they're playing the music that they played in Star Wars. But for copyright reasons, they changed a couple of the keys.
I just guess I go sit down at the bar or wherever.
This mysterious stranger looks at you. You don't really see who this is. The person just kind of like glances and then looks away and says, like, holds up a hand. And they grab the drink and they give it to you.
Okay. Well, thanks.
And this person looks back. And the bartender goes, what are you, what's up with you, sir?
Well, not really sure. Just kind of wandered into town.
Oh, you're that drunk. Now, I will tell you that the drinks we poured, they're non-alcoholic. We don't serve alcohol in this town.
That's perfectly fine.
Though I do make them a little strong myself. You have a name?
It's Gnash.
Nash. Huh. I knew a Nash once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The only other time I've heard that name. Pretty bad guy.
Well,
Pretty
I imagine
bad.
that man is long gone.
Yeah. Well. He, bad things hurt a lot of people. Him and his gang.
I bet he did. So, you see a lot of crazy stuff happen around here? A lot of gang stuff?
Well, it's been a pretty clean town since the new sheriff arrived.
Nice. Who's the sheriff?
Bill Thompson. Sheriff Thompson's done a fantastic job cleaning up this town. Ran the Red Lotus out. I heard they're still active though. Not in terms of like they used to be, but
Do you know who's leading them?
know nothing about them. But if you're curious, if you're interested, if you go to the next town over, it's probably a day's journey. Not too bad. There's a little bar, or a little place you visit. I heard they run out of. It's called Big Bob's Bobble Knockers.
Oh,
Go visit.
I've heard of a place like that before.
Yeah, they. Yeah, go check them out. And he pats your arm. Well, if you need another cranberry, let me know. And he kind of points and laughs.
Is the stranger still there?
No, you turn and the stranger's gone.
Well, dang.
All right, I'm gonna cut to Bonks. Bonks, you power on. And you are in this, you could say it's a retro futuristic looking office. Computers, machines, everything. And these two scientists are looking. Finally, he's back online. Holy crap. Walks over to you. Hey, Tin Man. Kind of pats you. Hello.
Hey, where am I?
They look at each other. Dang it. Dude. Could update your line of code. I know. Hold on. We'll help you out here. And they plug something into you.
Hey,
And you hear them typing. Hold on. Diagnostic run. Yeah. And there we go. And you feel like kind of like a zoop. And they unplug you. Do we want to get him? Yeah, go get him. Hey, Tin Man? They tink, 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 tink. Hello?
Who
Okay,
are you guys?
we've ran through this. Oh my gosh, dude, our code. We've ran through this multiple times. Okay. Get him in here. Get him in here. And they walk out the room. And they come back. And there is this one guy, and his hair is kind of wiry. And you see him, like, one of his eyes is missing. Like he's just blind in one eye. And he's like, hey there, man. They're like, Kevin, can you take a look at this this bot? And he's like, yeah, I could take a look. I could take the good look there. Yep, he has a few wires loose. And the other scientists kind of laugh to themselves. They're like, dude, Kevin, you have a few wires loose, buddy. And he laughs. He's like, oh, screw off. All right, should I take him to the boss? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right, buddy, come on. Get up, Tin Man. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
my name is Bonks. If you call me Tin Man again, I'm gonna slap you.
Well, it's B. It's not really Bonks. Also, with what? How are you gonna slap me? You don't have arms. You look, Bonks, and your arms are missing.
What the hell?
Yeah, last time we gave you arms, you mutilated someone. So we're not. We decided to take those off.
Oops.
Sounds about right.
So they get you up. All right, come on.
So I just ram toward them with my head.
As you do it, you realize you also don't have any legs, so you just hit the ground. Yeah, we took your legs away too.
Ooh.
This advanced AI sucks. And they pick you up. They're like, oh. Kevin gets in your face. He's like, and you're just basically like a shell with a head. And he's like, if you keep cutting up, we're going to take your body away too. You don't want to do that.
What? So I'll just be a head?
Well, we may even take the ability for you to speak away too. So you'll just be a chip. You don't want to do that. Trust me. Picks you up. Plus, the boss wants to see you. Come on,
Well,
let's go. And he picks you up
I want to see him.
because you're really special. The most special thing they have right now. They keep going down this laboratory, and he's walking with you. Okay, so I'm not supposed to name the experiments, but if you like to be called Bonks, I could just call you Bonks. It's fine.
Well, that is my name.
Yeah. A lot of people give me a nickname too. They call me Skinny K. You can tell them. I don't know if you can see me with your eyes. It's probably just digital code that you're seeing, but
I'm just gonna call you Skinny Diphead.
Yeah.
wow, I am being so nice to you right now, and you are being so mean. You know, if you can't be nice, I'm gonna have to unplug your voice box.
Ooh.
Oh, shoot.
And then I'll just slap you again when I get my arms back.
Dude,
so-
you're talking the only person that has ever been nice to you here. So I don't know why you're so
Whatever.
aggressive. He unplugs your voice box. He pulls a little cord out the back. You did this. Just remember, you did this. And you walk in. He opens the door, and he puts you on the table. All right, General. Your bot. The guy that walks in. It's a familiar sounding voice. Why, thank you, Kevin. And he walks up. Oh, this must be that unit. B9627. He wants to be called Bonks, sir? I'm not doing that. Can it talk? Yes, sir, but I had to unplug him. He's very mouthy for artificial intelligence. I need this artificial intelligence if we're going to find Astra. his navigational system is very advanced. And he gets right in your face. Hi there. Kind of taps you. Bonks.
Bounce.
I'm John. Can you hear me? Plug him back in, Kevin.
And I just blink in Morse code. Screw you.
He laughs. Oh, buddy. Plug him back in, Kevin. He plugs you back in. Bonks. My name's John Mercer.
Mark.
We're the...
Mark.
Mark. Welcome to the 2 wrenches, my friend. Right now, you are property of an elite government agency. Our job is to find Astra, City of Power. We acquired you. Almost threw you away. Almost fell off a truck. But our scientists have spent the last few months working at you. They think you could be really important. Now, don't you want to help me, Mr. Bonks? Get you your arms back.
No. Why would I help you? Maybe I don't want my arms back. If it means I gotta help you.
John just starts laughing. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. All right, so we're gonna cut to, last but not least,
I do
Zoriel.
declare. Yeah.
I do declare.
Sorry, that's some message.
I do. I know
That was 100% that accent.
That's that accent.
Yeah.
Oh, Charleston, South Carolina.
From South Carolina. You gotta. It needs to come out your mouth like molasses.
You gotta act like you're gargling marbles. I'm sorry.
Right here.
Oh gosh.
Now I need to know if Patricia Arquette and Severance like modeled the South Carolina accent. I have to know.
Oh my gosh. Such a good accent. I may have to use it.
So, Zoriel, you wake up in a bed of hay. Just covered in hay.
I look for my weapons.
You have a pistol on your side.
I pull it out and look at it. This isn't mine. Where the heck am I?
You get up and you walk out of this barn, and you realize that this barn is located in a cave, in a massive underground cave. In a massive underground city.
Hawthorne.
You see
Gnash.
You see this big Hawtor running towards you. And he like tackles you and pulls you in the hay. Sock.
What did you just call me?
Your name, dumbass.
Hey, don't call me dumbass. I don't know who you are. Or do I? Do I?
You do know me? You roll a recall check.
I realized I said that, and then I was like, I might actually know this person. Dude, my recall is -1. This is not going to go well. Oh, I got a 14, so not awful.
You know who this is. This is Hank.
Oh, yeah, Hank. I was just joking.
You do remember Hank from your child. You just remember the younger version. You've never met the older version, that who died.
Hank, hey, man.
Hey.
How's it going?
Dude. We are stealing some beers, so shut it.
I'm going to be
Your dad
honest.
is looking for you.
I'm going to
so
be honest.
Hank. Yeah, what?
I just had a hell of a dream, and it seemed like it was like years long, so... Are you real? And I just slapped the Jesus out of him.
He looks at you and just slaps you right back.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Yep, that definitely felt real. Definitely felt real. Okay, what? One, where are we? And two, why are we stealing beer?
Because it's awesome.
my dad is chasing us, like trying to find us?
The guards, yeah. Dude, you got pissed at your dad. You stole his alcohol and you hid. He got the guards on us looking for us because he really wants to talk to you.
I grab him by the collar and pull him close. How old am I? Tell me! I shake him before he can answer.
He like looks at you like stunned.
You want another slap? Tell me how old I am.
He slaps you.
I slap him back.
What is wrong with you?
Tell me how old I am!
You're... Why? You know how old you are.
Look, I'm
This
telling
is
you,
weird,
I had
man.
a heck of a dream. I just need to know where I am in reality right now.
You're
Just
17.
Oh, gosh. This makes no sense.
It makes plenty sense.
No.
Go talk to your dad after we drink these brews, bro. And he pulls out of the hay, he pulls this Hawthorne alcohol. He hands you a bottle. Take it.
Dude, you know I can't handle alcohol, right?
He pops it and
I-
takes a big swig. Dude,
I'm a lightweight.
you're gonna
dude.
have to go. You go talk to your dad, but drink this. It'll make you feel better before you go.
I cut his head off. In my dream, of course. I cut his head off, my dad's head, and I paraded it around the council members. And then I put it in his seat. It was really weird. And I'm actually part robot, I think. I don't know. And I cut my arm just to see.
you were just profusely bleeding.
Oh,
You were just
Lord.
blood.
Oh, do you have a bandage? Oh, get a bandage
He
right now,
starts
please.
rapping. He's like, he
Oh.
finds like a dirty rag from the
Shoot.
and you see these pterodactyl things in the next stall over. He grabs a dirty bandage and wraps her arm. Oh, that's not good.
Was
And he
that? Wait a
tightens
minute. Was that their betting that you just wrapped my arm in?
it. Dude, you're
Dude.
bleeding. Cut your arm open, dude. Is there something we got?
Oh,
talk
so
about?
wrap it
Are you
in
okay?
crap-covered rags will help? Come on, Hank. Use your brain, and I slap him again.
He goes, okay, wait. I have an idea. And he pulls the rag off and he takes the alcohol and he pours it on the wound. We
Oh,
gotta
God!
sterilize it first.
I fall on the ground. I'm writhing. I scream as loud as I can because it hurts.
Oh, you see the guards run in. There he is. Grab him. And they grab you. Oh, dude. Whoa.
I'll pull out my pistol and shoot one in the knee.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Make an
I love
attack.
you.
Roll an attack.
I got 13. But, I'm not a priest, so I don't have advantage, so I got a 13.
It's a miss. You go to pull your gun out. You go to take a shot and they slap it out of your hand and just punch you in the face and knock you out.
Dang.
You wake up and you're in front of Zadok. Son.
Hey,
Son.
Daddy-o.
You gotta be kidding me
Daddy-o.
right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You shot or tried to shoot one of my guards. You stole my booze. You and Hank running around town.
To be frank, to be fair, I did not actually
Hey,
take
Hank.
a sip of this. And two, if I would have shot him, if it would have landed, it would have been in a non-essential part of his knee. He would have recovered in 2 weeks. He would have been fine. He would have been fine. You taught me that, by the way. Hello, you taught me that. I don't know if
Son,
you remember the
this is-
infamous kneecap shot. We spent a whole week learning that. You taught me that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Are you on drugs?
I'm not on
son?
drugs. I just had a really bad dream, and it lasted for 4 years, it felt like. And it seems like I've walked into a nightmare. So, yeah, that about sums it up.
The council's gonna have my head for this. He looks and he's like,
That's hilarious.
Sorry, it's a side effect of... I just slept too long, I think. I just slept way too long. Oh my gosh.
you and Hank have been causing problems, son, and you know how our leader is.
You? You mean you?
No. What? I can never be leader. You kidding me?
I mean,
I'm on the council, but as like an agricultural advisor, son, you know this.
yeah, I do.
Wait,
I'm
what?
just verbal sparring with you. You know, trying to, yeah.
You're about to be brought towards the council. The crap you and Hank pulled.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You're my dad. You're on the council. Right?
I don't have a lot of power. You do realize this, right? I tell them
You're in charge of the vegetables. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of power.
I'm not even in charge of the vegetables anymore.
You're
I took that
agriculture
away.
dude, right?
I take care of the animals. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
Novodactyls. That's
If you
all
were
I
in
do.
charge of the vegetables, you would have way more sway. But since you're in charge of the animals, I'm probably gonna
Son,
be wrecked.
I need you to
Okay,
chill
I'm
out
so sorry.
just
I'm
for a
so
second
sorry.
and listen. Stop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
You're going to be brought forward to the council later on today. You need to apologize for what you did, and maybe the leader will let you off the hook. Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
what exactly
Uh-oh, who's the leader?
am I apologizing for? Like, I stole beer
You
and I fired my weapon?
torched half of the town.
Oh, my lord. No.
Oops.
Did I?
You and Hank set off a few explosives, thinking it would be hilarious.
I look at Hank and I'm like, dude,
Hank's
seriously?
like, my bad, bro. My bad. And he just shakes his head. Alright, I want to cut back to Hawthorne. Hawthorne, you walk back. You're getting dressed. You open up your dresser and you see like a duster. You know, just a nice button-up shirt, some nicer slacks, a duster, a hat. Sweetheart, are you almost ready?
Yeah. I'll be right there. Kind of look at the jacket, and I'm like, Hawthorne's just still in disbelief, like he doesn't know what to do in this situation. He's kind of just trying to write it out and hoping for the best. That, kind of like every other time, it'll eventually just kind of, whoever's behind this will reveal themselves, or it'll play its course, or...
The moment
kinda,
you
like,
hear a
lifts
knock
his
at the
hat
door,
down and has a look at it.
you hear,
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
here.
I'll be right there. Kind of stops for a minute and he puts the hat up and closes the wardrobe.
you see a picture on your dresser that you didn't notice previously. It's in a nice little photo frame.
Walk over to it and kind of pick it up and have a look.
It's a picture of you, your mother, your actual mother, your actual father, and your sister, Mary.
What the hell is going on here?
Sweetheart, she's here.
Yeah, I'm coming. I put the photo back and start making my way through.
And you walk in to the kitchen and you see a young woman, human, with a small little baby. Hey, Dad.
Hey, sorry about that. Got held up there. How you doing?
Dude, Binnie came all this way with the baby. You need to move along a little bit faster. She doesn't come visit often.
Okay, stop hustling me. I'm here. I got stuff done. It's like, sorry to keep you all waiting. Hawthorne is like trying completely to keep like calm and collected in the situation and just kind of let it play out. But he inside is like, what the hell is going on here?
And you see this woman who looks just like you. She's a human, a little shorter. She has red hair. And she's looking, and you see this baby. Dad, I'm sorry. Like, Roger could not come today. He's been busy at work. But I wanted to at least stop by. I know it's been months. I know you guys haven't had a chance to see her before. But just wanted you to, we thought we'd swing by for a little bit, at least.
I'm glad you're here, kid. Good to see you. It feels like it's been forever. He goes up and gives her a hug.
She hugs you real tight. She gives the baby to Jesse, and Jesse takes her. And she's like, oh, like just mess with her. And you hear the baby start crying. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me. She probably has to she's probably just wet. Let me just change her real fast. Mom, can I use? Yeah. Go ahead and use her bedroom. You can just change her in there. Just put her on the bed. So she picks up the baby from Jesse and she walks to the bedroom and like closes the door. Jesse looks at you. That Roger. I swear, he is the reason she is not visiting more often.
Mm-hmm.
What? Sorry, my memory's going a little bit moldish. Refresh my memory on Roger.
The accountant, all the way over in Sunset.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, you know what Binnie would probably really like is if you maybe took the baby and went for a little bit of a walk. Maybe spend some time with the kid, one-on-one with Grandpa.
I could do that. You okay here with Binnie?
Yeah, me and Binnie are going to catch up. She is actually talking to me about this new business idea she has. Designing clothes.
Designing clothes. Okay.
Yeah. She wants to design clothes for a living. I don't know, honestly, if it's going to pan out, but she has these cool handbags and she has these dresses that she's thinking, me, I'm going to bust out my sewing machine and we're going to work. Listen, I know it's silly. I know you think it's silly, but if Binnie's here for a long time and she's designing these clothes and stuff, maybe it gives us a chance to reconnect.
No, I think it's a great idea.
Take the baby away as maybe a distraction for now.
I got the kid. You spend time with Binnie.
And you see Binnie walk back out with the baby. Hey, Dad. She is all changed. Good to go.
Here, come here. Let Grandpa will get a little hold here.
And Binnie gives you the baby.
Take her on. How you doing, kiddo?
And you see the little baby. She reaches up and grabs your hand.
Hi. You know what? Why don't I keep an eye on the little one for a minute and let y'all get caught up in some stuff and take the chance to chat?
No. Dad, I can't. I just got here. I can't.
Don't start your fussing.
You sure?
You just got here. We ain't going anywhere anytime soon. You're good.
Okay. The stroller is just right outside.
All right. I got her. I can do this.
So you put the baby in the stroller and you guys walk outside, and this neighborhood is like sidewalks, cul-de-sac. You guys are kind of almost near a little cul-de-sac, and you're pushing her out, and you're looking, and the neighbors are outside. You see kids running around in the yard. Everybody's human. There's no other species here. It's all humans. And this is not the Marsh that you've seen before. This is like suburbs, nice.
Well, kid, I have no idea what the hell's going on here. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if you're real. I'm pushing you around in the stroller and I don't have a clue. But
Hawthorne, you look up again and you see that figure that you've seen before. The hood, and looks up and kind of like looks away and just keeps.
How far away or?
probably like 3 houses down. And this
Hey!
hooded figure just ignores you and keeps walking.
Hey, I kind of try and pick up pace with the stroller and walking towards them.
This figure
come back here.
turns between these 2 houses and sort of just disappears. And you stop.
I get there and I look, son of a... See, this place would feel perfect, kid. It would actually feel pretty good to stay in something like this. This is a world you could only dream of, where I'm actually from. But then you see something like that, and you just remember this is the Marsh, and it does damn tricks like this on you. This ain't normal. No matter how good it feels, how real it feels, this ain't normal. Right, you gonna help me out, kid? You gonna keep an eye out for that cloaked figure again?
The baby just kind of like laughs and spits up. Just
Alright,
dribble
kid.
run.
Gotta put my hand down to them. Alright, you and me, we're in this together, kiddo, okay?
When I cut over, we'll go back to Faye. Faye, the deeper that you go in these forests and up this hill, you and Newbert are climbing up these rocks essentially. And Newbert looks at you and just keeps walking. And like kind of glances at you and just keeps going a little bit.
And once
you get to the very like top of this hill, you look over where down below you would start to see the Lake of Misfortune. However, as you look, the lake is gone. And it's like all dried up, like a deep pit that's very dried up. Now as you look, you see this, you remember whenever you encountered this, the queen, you saw these like black, like goop, like think venom, kind of like that black goop just starting to appear as you guys start making your way down towards the Lake of Misfortune, and it's just covering the trees and Newbert's looking. And you see its eyes kind of glow green like it did before the last time you lost Newbert. And he looks up at you and hisses. And just keeps walking. And you look over, Faye. You see something or someone, and they do this. You can't really see the face of this figure. They put their finger to their lips and go like this. And like keep going, like keeps pointing. As you go down, you can either keep going or you can stop before you get to the lake bed. What do you want to do?
That's a great question.
Or you could fly.
Yeah, I'll just fly down.
So as you fly down, you get closer, and you see more of this black goop starting to appear, just more and more, and then it starts to pool. And you look up, and you see a bunch of green eyes, creatures that look just like Newbert, are just walking everywhere. And you could see them like spitting their green acid, and you turn and you see what you remember as monsters that these creatures are dragging behind them. Like this goop is extending to these monsters, and they're like obviously dead. And they pulling this monster in, and you see a bunch of the Sylph walk up and start like just tearing these monsters up, eating them. And they kind of look at you, but ignore you for the most part. They sniff and keep going back to their business.
I am definitely in hell. This is it. This is where I am.
We'll cut back to Bonks. Bonks-a-rooney. So, let me just explain our mission to you, buddy. You see, there's this Book of Astra. And we think you might be the key to finding the place, right? We think whatever's going on in your noggin might be key. We don't know why you're special, so can you tell me why you're special? What makes you tick? Why do you know what this place is? You're plugged back in, you can talk.
Because I have a chip in my head that was in the Book of Astra. And,
So what you're saying was you were the Book of Astra.
yes.
Interesting. My God. Beautiful piece of technology right here. Give you a little bit of a spit shine. What do you want, Bonks? 'Cause I reward my people here. What do you
Well,
want?
I used to have this awesome grappling hook that
No.
on my hand, and it was just really awesome.
Oh, so I can get you a grappling hook.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
give me my
yeah.
grappling hook back.
We'll build you a better body than this. And we'll add you a grappling hook.
Oh
You can
yeah.
help us find the Book of Astra. Or were you the book, the city, I should say.
Oh yeah. If you give me my grappling hook back,
I'll give you flamethrower hands, knives for fingers, whatever you want. If you can find me, the city.
deal.
And he kind of smiled. Oh, thank God. All right, well,
You
I'm
got
gonna leave you
yourself.
two. We got a deal. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, wait, you can't. And he kind of
Yeah,
laughs
I can't.
as he walks off.
Not yet. Anyway.
Na-
Oops.
Nash, you
Yeah.
finally make it to Big Bob's Bobble Knockers.
Ah.
And this just looks just like the ones you've seen before.
Okay.
Same thing in that you walk in
Same
there and
knockers.
they're like, "Hello, sir. Welcome to Big Bob's Bobble Knockers." This like teenager. Do you have ID? Just kidding. You're like 70, right? Look like you're 70.
Yeah. Can you tell me how to get to Sunset?
Sunset? I don't know what that is.
Well, what city is this?
Kinders?
Is that an actual place I know about, or no?
No, you don't know where you are.
Man, okay.
Close to Pole Town, but don't go there unless you don't want to drink alcohol. Do you have any business in Kinder? Sorry, that might be a little bit too personal. I just started here. I don't want to get fired or anything. Don't tell my manager.
Just trying to figure out where I'm at. What year is it? Had a long night.
Okay. Can I help point you at the right direction? Are you looking for something specific, or are you just here for our pizza? Because we have great pizza at Big Bob's Bottle Knockers.
I'm good, thanks.
You take a seat. He shows you. Are you gonna leave, or are you gonna like grab a table?
I'm just gonna sit.
So you walk up and you just sit, and you look over and you see like a birthday party. And across the way you see old colleague that you're not too happy to see. You see Salem Dread. And she's sitting there, and she's like looking over, kind of watching the whole thing. She has like a little earpiece, and she's like talking.
I go over and oh, I don't like this, but whatever. Hey, Salem?
Yeah. Welcome to Big Bob's.
What are you doing here?
My job? Security?
Okay, you're not gonna talk crap to me, put me down, any of that stuff?
I don't know who you are, but if you had a little bit too much to drink,
Oh no.
just
I'm good. I don't. Despite what you might hear, I don't do that anymore. You know the name Gnash familiar to you at all?
She stops for a second. Come with me. She grabs your hand. She brings you to this little security office.
Okay.
She pulls her shirt down. You see the Red Lotus. What the hell do you know? Who are you? You're not welcome here.
I take off my. Am I still wearing a hat or anything? Yeah, I take it off.
Okay, is that supposed to mean something to me?
That's me. I'm Gnash.
No,
What?
you're not. He's dead.
Oh, great.
Look, I get off. If you need some proof or something, I could show you. He's dead. Buried cemetery right out, a couple blocks away from here.
I would like that, honestly.
Okay. Have at it. But please don't mention anything. The Red Lotus, that was back in the day. It was stupid. I'm enjoying my life now. I'm happy.
Well, that's good. Point me in that right direction, and I'll go check out the cemetery.
Walk out the door, turn to your right.
Cool. And I walk out, and it dawns on me that I think this is definitely an alternate timeline, because I'm dead in this, wherever we're at. So I'm gonna go check it out.
I'm gonna cut to Zoc / Zoriel. So you hear a knock at the door, and Zadok is like, "Oh, son, I can't be there for you." And he embraces you really tight. You know I love you, right?
Sure. Yeah.
And you know, son, no matter what happens, I am there for you. And whatever I can do, just love you. Just know
Wait,
that.
am I gonna get executed? Is this gonna happen?
You should be okay. You might have to serve some time. I talked to the council members as best I could, but it's ultimately her choice. So,
Her?
behave when you get there, okay?
Okay, I just have one request. Can you announce me as I've changed my name recently. It's just I guess it's like a phase. My name is I go by Zoriel now. If that's okay.
Like your mom? Middle name? Maiden name?
Yeah, I had a nice ring to it, And Zoc was really guttural, Zoc, Zoriel it's a little softer, You know what I'm saying? So first impressions and everything like that, it would be, you know what? It's okay. I'll go by Zoc. It's okay.
Okay. He gets up, he gives you the biggest hug. I love you, son. This is weird because the dad you knew growing up was cold and hateful.
Yeah, I don't hug him back. My arms are just by my side, and I'm like, yeah.
You hear a knock at the door, and you see one of the guards. And it's not a typical guard that you remember. This guard is in this hooded cloak and like gives your hand and grabs your arm, pulls you out the house.
Ow.
And this person walks up. Hey, Zoriel.
Hey.
Listen to me.
Okay.
This is a female voice. Listen to me.
Okay.
She pops you. She like
Ow.
pops you in the head.
Ow.
Don't be
Hey,
stupid.
you started it.
I did not start it. Shut up. Listen.
Okay. My bad.
I'm gonna bring you in there. Don't do anything stupid or rash or anything. We're just gonna face the council. Do what you need to do. And then I'll explain everything, okay?
Okay, I have one question. Would it help my chances if you announced me as Zoriel? I'm just spitballing here.
She shakes her head.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Okay, just wanted to check. Because that's my name. That's my new name now. I changed it. This is from Zoc to Zoriel.
No, I know. I'm not stupid. I know this. Listen.
Oh, okay.
How much do you remember?
I'm going to be honest. Nothing. I was telling...
You remember
I don't
nothing?
know. I don't remember anything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Do you remember anything from past at this point in your life, or from the past several years? That's I need to know. That's very important.
What is past?
Oh God.
Do you know the name Hawthorne?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Do you
I know
the name
Hawthorne.
Nash, Faye,
Yeah, yep.
Bonks?
Yeah, where are they? Is my question. Because I was just with them last night. And I thought that was a dream, and now you're saying their names out loud, and I'm realizing that may have not been a dream. So what is happening right now? And I just start getting really loud.
And she punches you in the jabs you in the side.
I vomit.
Oh God. Oh my God.
You hit me in that.
What's up to you?
Oh, it's the area, you know.
Listen, Zoriel. I need you to focus. This is very, very important. Focus.
Wait, who are you?
It's not
Does the
important
voice sound
for you to
familiar?
say. No.
Okay. How do you... I have so many questions.
You guys, as soon as you say that, you guys get to the capital. I will take you out of here the minute I can, okay?
So what am I supposed to do here?
She shoves you in there, and
Okay.
you walk
Okay.
in. You walk in, and you see before you the council, and at the head of the council is Sora, Zoc's wife, and your crush as a child. Take a seat, Zoc.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
And Sora looks.
Yes,
She's like,
man.
Yes, man.
All right.
Sorry, that was
What's wrong with
the
you?
little nod was inappropriate. I apologize. I'm sitting right now. I'm gonna sit.
She. What? You do understand you're here for serious charges, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Charges of arson, theft. How do you plead, Zoc?
Man, that is a really good question. Half and half? Is that okay? Am I able to answer that way?
She turns and looks.
Because I'll be honest, I was about to partake in the beer, and I did shoot at that guard. I wasn't trying to kill him.
You did what?
Nothing. Nothing.
She looks at the other members of the council. I'm gonna ask that the council part. Can I have an alone a minute with Zoc, please? And they yes, ma'am. And they get up and they walk out. She puts her hand. Zoc, what the shit is wrong with you? Seriously, what is wrong with you?
I'm gonna be honest. I've been asking myself that for several years now. I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely something there. Some form of
Enough.
Okay.
Enough. You better be glad that I'm the one presiding over this. Because leader of the Hawtor doesn't do this normally.
Can I say something?
I'm busy with other stuff, but I heard you got in trouble. And in order, because any of these other council members will look for an excuse to execute you.
Can I say something real quick? I don't know if anybody's ever told you this, but the lighting in here really brings out the red in your eyes.
Oh
and it's
my god.
absolutely
When you
stunning.
look, she has her long fingers in her hand. Oh, you idiot. You idiot. Look. I could convince the council. Well, convince is a loose word. Really want your head. They don't like you.
Why do they want to kill me? For burning down some things and stealing some beer, really?
Well, you burnt down some of a good chunk of our food storage.
Okay.
Killed a few animals.
Wow.
By
Okay.
accident.
Yeah.
In the fire. Well, now I found out you shoot a guard.
I didn't actually shoot him. I just tried to.
And you stole from our alcohol reserves.
That was Hank, not me. And I actually didn't technically drink it. I mean, that was somebody else. It was like a random dude that I saw on the street. He just had a case of the alcohol. And I was like, no, you shouldn't do that.
Right. Sock.
Okay.
Enough.
Okay.
I'm going to commit you not to execution, not to, or we send you off, banishment, but you will serve a prison sentence.
I really don't remember doing this, Sora. I don't remember anything. I literally don't remember anything. I'm not lying. Look at me in my eyes. I am not lying. I do not remember anything.
Roll a performance check. Or talent check.
Talent? I don't even know. Oh, great. Of course I have a 0. I have no talents, apparently. Yep, got a nat 1. It's fantastic.
Yay!
You will stay in a jail cell and during the day, supervised, you will help repair. You will cut wood, you will repair the damages, and you will not be free until you've repaired all of the homes and things you've destroyed. And plus 5 years. So.
Like 5 years, like, locked up?
Yeah.
Dang!
I lean in. Will you wait for me?
Get the hell out of my office. Right now. Before I make it 15 years.
Wow. Okay.
You see one of the hooded figure grab your arm again. Pull you.
Somebody played the Titanic flute. I'm sorry. I can't right now.
She takes you and pulls you, this hooded figure, and guard. Just points.
Knives. Is it again? I started something. I'm sorry.
She pulls Zoriel. Take him to the jails where he will begin his sentence. Tomorrow the work begins.
I don't remember anything.
The hooded figure grabs your arm. Just walk with me. We'll talk once we're on the way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hey there, Geek Collective. Did you know that Geeks Plus is also on Patreon? For as little as just $2 a month, you can also support us over on Patreon and get early access to all of our YouTube videos from Geeks Plus Comics, Geeks Plus Tabletop, and Geeks Plus Gaming, as well as a whole bunch of exclusive content specifically for our supporters over on Patreon, and early access to all the behind the scenes and ongoings with the company. So if you would like to check out all of that stuff and help support what we do here at Geeks Plus, we would greatly appreciate heading over to patreon.com/geeksplusmedia and supporting us over there. But that's all from me from now. You all have a good day, and let's get back into your video.
Cut back to Hawthorne. Hawthorne, you were pushing this baby around, no real sight of this figure. And the baby starts crying. And you look down, see if she's okay. You've been walking for probably a good hour.
It's okay, kid. We probably need to go back and get your mama now.
What a beautiful baby. You look up and you see that figure.
Who the hell are you?
Pulls back the hood. She has long silver hair. Pause. Do you remember me? I need to know.
Only one person has ever called me that, and she didn't look like this.
Grown up a little bit. She walks over. I wonder if they named the baby in this timeline Zinniah. She looks over. It's really cute. Yeah. You see the axe. She pulls out the axe. And you see the names that were etched into it. All of your names.
What the hell is going on here? Where are we? How are you this old? You were a kid. Like a kid.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? Where the hell are we?
Well, I could tell you what you're experiencing is 100% real, Hawthorne. All of it's real. This isn't some simulation. This isn't some trick from a monster. This isn't anything.
Like,
this is real.
How is this real?
How are you feeling? Are you sick? She looks at you.
No, not here. I was...
Weird.
I've not felt any kind of sickness. The Marsh has gone... Like, how is this place a thriving little community? Jesse's here. Binnie's here, but they're all human.
Mom?
What is going on?
Mom's here?
Yeah. I mean, it's not the her that I knew, but it's a version of her.
Human?
She's human. I mean, I dare ask, the way you're reacting, I'm assuming your mom's not around anymore, especially looking at what age you are.
She lived a good life. Hawthorne. We lived a lifetime. Many years. We were that moment. Me and Mom fell into that time. We fell into another timeline. Another version of the Marsh, but it was different. Not so many monsters. There was peace. We lived a long time. I grew up. I could see echoes of the past, though. I could see those things. I can't explain it, but if I can gather the others, we can go back and see why. And maybe we could figure this out, but Halls, we can't stay here. I know this place is like a fantasy for you.
Yeah.
You could stay, because I've seen your future.
Kid, I don't know if I can keep going on. I'm old. I'm tired. I've been doing this a long damn time.
Timeline, you're not, though. You've gotten a family. You have happiness, and there's hiccups. You're living a life, but if you come back with me, you'll die. I've seen it. Already lost Mom. I don't want to lose you too.
You know what? This world is amazing. This really is a fantasy come true. There's no strife, there's no angst, there's no fighting for scraps to survive. There's one problem with it, though. It's not mine. It's all fake to me. I don't remember this Jesse. I don't remember this version of your mom. I don't remember any of it. And the honest truth is, I think I'm just too old to forget what came before.
Already spoken with the others. They were scattered through time. Before we go back, I just have to see one thing. Why can't I do this? Can I travel the multiverse? Why can't I see the things that I can see? Stumbling, traveling like I have for years, hopping timelines, looking for you. The original group has been years of my life. I've hopped multiverse, multiverse, multiverse. I found copies of you, but it wasn't you. It was different versions. I got lucky. I observed you. I've been watching you. I could tell something was different with this version. It's you.
Yeah, it's me.
She has the book. I have the Book of Astra. Mom gave it to me to safekeep.
You know what? And that's what we're gonna do. We finish this. I have lost too damn much over this stupid city. And we are this close now.
One last thing. You need to go tell them bye. I know you don't know them, but you do. And she hands you the baby.
Takes her. Will their Hawthorne come back when I go?
I don't know. It's new to me. Just in case.
What do you say to make them understand something? What do you say?
Kind of smiles. Tell them I'll see you. Just a few minutes. I'll see you soon. You have the little baby and you're looking at her. You could see Jessie through the window. And she looks at you and she waves. She
Kind of waves back and readies himself and starts to walk back to the house.
You have the baby, are you holding her, or are you pushing her in the...
Holding her, and I'm just bringing the stroller with us.
And Binnie opens the door. Hey, Dad, how was the walk? You guys were gone for a while.
Yeah, we had a good time. Just kind of got a lot to catch up on, a lot to connect on, you know. Kiddos not seeing their grandpa in Had to, let them get the full experience.
Well, I hope she was good for you.
He was perfect.
And Jesse comes up and gives you a hug, kisses you. She looks at you in your eyes. I love you, Hawthorne.
Love you too, Jesse. Always have. He just gives her a hug and just holds her tight for a minute.
Holds you tight. And she looks at him. Binnie's like folding up some of the clothes that her and her mom have been working on. She like kind of sets it aside. She's like, "We made a bunch of stuff, Dad."
That's great, kiddo.
Yeah.
You know what? You're gonna knock it out the park. You always do. You always had a great mind.
Hey, I was talking to Mom, and I called Roger, and we're thinking about buying a place. Saw one down the road from here. It'd be a little bit closer.
I think that would be perfect. You should be as close to here as you can get. Miss you, kiddo.
Smiles, but she kind of notices something in your eye, but she's not giving that tell you, and she's like,
Just pull her in for a hug close and just kind of give her a kiss on the head and hold her for a minute. He holds Binnie extra tight because he knows that this is a definite goodbye. Because now that he's seen Zinniah, he knows he's not going to see the other Binnie again.
and as you look at this Binnie version of Binnie, you just for a second you see the Salamondo, the red. She just smiles up at you.
Love you, kiddo.
Love you, Hawthorne. And it goes back and you see the human version.
Give me a minute. I got something I need to do quickly. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. No, well, just make sure you come back inside, you wash your hands. You have the baby, we'll keep it germ free. And she goes back and her and Binnie start talking. And you kind of hear them chatting about like the house that they're planning on, she's looking at, her and Roger. And you walk out and you see Zinniah, and she's standing at the end. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You walk around the corner. There's like a little between the houses. There's like a fences. She takes her axe and she just hits air and she pulls it down, and you see this like rift open up. You guys step in.
Okay. Gotten pretty damn good at that, kid.
Had practice. You guys step through it.
Let's
Cut to Gnash. Gnash, you've been wandering around for a little bit, and you see this graveyard. And you, after a while, you're looking around, and you finally stop, and you see your name. It shows the dates, and it looks like you died young, very young. And next to the gravesite, there's a bench. And just sit for a second. You're just staring at this grave. Figure. Son, you see the same figure that you saw in the bar sit next to you. Gnash?
Yeah?
Good name.
Thank you.
This timeline, Gnash is a criminal. Very good criminal. Red Lotus. Wasn't betrayed. He didn't hear the voice of the lion. He died.
Sounds like a life wasted.
Yeah. Maybe the voice that you heard for a reason.
Now that I look at this grave, I agree.
And she pulls back the hood, and it's Zinniah. You don't really recognize her at first. Been looking for you.
Zinniah?
Hey, Gnash.
Thought we had lost you.
You did. Been gone for a long time.
Once I learned that there was a grave, I had a feeling it was definitely up. Just wasn't sure what or how.
Like the others, I've been following you for a while. I want to make sure that you were you. Well, then I found out that there were 2 Gnashes in this world. One in the grave and then you. I knew you were the one I was looking for.
Yep, that's me.
How do you feel about this life? Looking back, this is what could have been you. You could have been killed.
It's like you said, everything happens for a reason. And when people were describing me as this person I once was anymore, I kind of I was grateful that I wasn't that person anymore.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
Yeah.
how it happened. What matters is it happened.
She pulls out her pickaxe. She sees she kind of almost, like, she doesn't hand it to you, but she, like, holds it in front of you, and you see all the names. You see your name etched in there, different color and different symbols. Looked at this thing for years. Hoping to get back to you guys. I found all of them.
So are we gonna go get him?
You ready? Can't promise you how this ends. I don't know how it ends for you. I could see, my abilities allow me to see time. Can't see yours.
Well,
Right.
what matters is I got a second, and however it all plays out, I'm gonna go out knowing that I did well, that I used it.
She takes the pickaxe and she rips open the air, and you see this like wavy time. She holds open her hand. Ready?
Let's go.
She holds your hand as you guys cross through. You get to Bonks. You are now, like, your head is almost on this, like, swivel, and there's these giant trucks. Your head is basically an ornament. And you're in these trucks, and this truck is driving through Mercer. Is driving this guy. Bonks. Book of Astra. Book of Astra Bonks. You've led us to a couple of the beasts. Only one more. And he stops. He stops the truck. We're gonna stop right here. You are gonna earn you a nice grappling hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How am I gonna do that?
You know, help us find the last beast.
Okay.
He gets out, and the truck and the stop for fuel, and you see Zinniah open the passenger door, jump in, and grab the head and take it. Bonks, it's me. Do you remember me? Zinniah, Flower, it's me.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, this timeline is not great. It's gonna collapse.
I was gonna get my grappling hook.
Bonks, you were never gonna get a grappling hook. They're gonna dispose of you. Just an FYI.
But they said I was
She's
gonna
like,
get right
Bonks,
back.
shut up! And she takes the axe and she splits the time. I'm hoping your body will reform as we go in. And she just jumps through.
And I'm just crying.
As you go... Oh, why is my camera like... What the heck? There we go. Whoa! Wanted to do like a fancy like panning I don't know, camera trick or something. Anyway, Faye, you get closer and you continue to follow Newbert, and then you stop. And you see this giant almost among... Are you flying or are you still walking up to this point?
I landed, so
As you walk, the black goopy stuff basically expands.
I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
The black goop expands every time you take a step, so you're not stepping in it. It like moves. And you finally get to this giant web, and you see all of these sylph moving and just all over the lands. And you see this queen. However, it's not the queen that you've seen before. This queen that these sylph are around is a feathered female with long, flowing hair. And you recognize this as you. You are the sylph queen.
Oh gosh.
You see her wings and she sprouts.
shoot.
And right now she's in her web and she breathes.
Oh man.
She's asleep. And you see Newbert like look at you and look at her and like really confused, like kind of growl a little bit. And you feel a hand on your mouth. And you hear a whisper in your ear. Listen to me. Back up slowly. And so you take a step back. In this timeline, stayed with Newbert. After you guys killed the queen, he killed the rest of your comrades. He killed Hawthorne, he killed Gnash, he killed Zoriel and Bonks. You became the Sylph Queen. She looks at you in the face. She like turns her head, and you see the blonde hair, or the silver hair. Hey, Faye. She takes her pickaxe, and she slices it open, the air. And as you guys step through, you see the Sylph Queen. You wake, and your eyes are this glowing green, and you're like, ah. And all the Sylphs start charging as you guys step back into this timeline.
Holy shit.
Zoriel. Figure has your arm. Pulls back the hood and you see... Looks a little bit like Flower, just an older version. Looks more like Z.
You look very familiar. You look like Z. Are you Z? Z, is that you?
Yeah.
Did I just flirt with my sister? I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit, and you don't even have to punch me in the stomach, and I'm gonna vomit.
It's
I'm
me.
so sorry.
Zoriel. And she grabs the pickaxe and she shows you. It's me.
Zinniah? Okay, now I feel even worse. This is awful. I'm so sorry.
Weird.
Yeah, well, I didn't know. You know, I'm 17.
Weird.
What do you expect?
You are 45, but...
Well, I am in a 17-year-old, but, you know, it's really weird. I feel weird about this whole situation, okay? Let's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, traveling the multiverse, find you all. In the timeline, the main timeline, you and the others have to finish the story. You have to find Astra.
Why is this timeline so different? Zadok's not
Things
a
changed.
butthole. It's really weird.
Can't tell you. There's multiverses where Zadok dies, you're in charge. There's multiverses where Hank's in charge. There's multiverses where Sora's in charge. And Zadok's in charge. There's the Civil War with the Hawtor. That was rough. That was a rough one. I've traveled multiverses to find all of you and bring you back. Unless you want to stay here, but...
Wait. I'm sorry, before we go, is Z in this timeline?
Yeah. She looks around. Can't stray the course too much, but if you want to see her, we can.
If it would not be too much trouble.
Takes her pickaxe, she looks around, and she does like a... And you see this like X appear. Step through. It'll technically teleport us. And you step through. And you feel... You just puke because of the... Like the... You just don't expect what's about to happen as you pass through it. And you're outside this house and you see a younger Z, 10-year-old Z, and she's playing. She has a paddle ball and she's hitting.
Z,
Doc?
come
She
here.
gets up, she runs over to you.
I get down
Hey,
on
big
my
brother.
knees, and I just give her a really big hug. I don't have a lot of time.
Why? Did you get in trouble with Sora?
Yeah, kid, I got in a lot of trouble. Hey, and I pull her head back, and I have my hand on either side of her head. You know I love you, right? Don't
Yeah.
let anybody ever tell you different. And also, you've always been a better shot than me, kid.
Yeah. Well, how long's your sentence? Like, are we going to be able to shoot?
Yeah. That's sometime.
Okay.
Love you, kid. And I tussle her hair.
I love you, brother.
And I turn back to Zinniah and say, let's go.
And she goes... She kind of takes your hand and she kind of leads you around kind of this dark alley. I know that's hard for you. Glad you got to say goodbye to her.
Yeah, me too.
Takes the pickaxe and you look at it closely. It's the one you gave her. Had this for years.
Nice. I see you took good care of it.
Made a few modifications.
Wait, did you use that to open a portal? That's badass.
She takes it and she rips open this another portal. And as you step through, you see all the others.
I just go, hey guys, and then I vomit.
It's okay, they all did that. Except for Hawthorne, he just got mad. Sorry, Haas.
Yeah, it's alright, I'm used to it at this point.
Bonks, you have your whole body back. No
And the
grappling hook.
Oh, come on!
That's awesome.
Son
looks-
of a-
One thing I have to do before we continue with our journey. I have to see why. Why am I like this? She looks. Is that okay?
Well, you got us out of here. I think
Yeah.
it's only.
You saved us, kid.
She walks up where we met. This lab. You guys look around. This is minutes after you guys just left with me. She gets the computer. She starts typing in. Pulls up security footage, and you see that these people managed to actually trap the beast, the Inferian beast. And it's screeching. The first one you guys fought, the Werebeast. It's screeching, and it's like as it tears, you could see these. It's like starting to try to tear open these like portals and rifts, and you see the little tiny Zinniah, the one you guys first met. She's looking, and as they're tearing open these portals in time, she's just glaring at them, and you see the scientists saying, "Hold it!" And that this beast is just he keeps ripping at this like cage that they built, and they are shoving her closer and closer. And as they kind of shove her into it a little bit, the beast looks at her and is about to claw her, and she gets thrown back, and her eyes are just pure white, glowing. Stop the process! And you see them, they take her, one of the scientists picks her up and puts her in, and you see this beast rip these bars open and just start massacring these scientists. This is what happened to them. And you see the Imperium beast just just straight up killing these scientists, like spiking with the tail and biting off, like chopping one in half and running up to Zinniah and looking, and it's like sniffing at this little girl, at Zinniah, just laying there on the table. And it just, you hear, and it just runs off. And the video stops. And then you see the adult Zinniah just looking at the screen. They experimented with me with time. Tried to push me into a portal. See what would happen. Whatever Astra is, I saw it. It gave me this ability. And the closer we got to these beasts, it activated it.
You actually saw Astra.
Yeah. Can't tell you, though. But I could show you how to get there. She takes her staff and her axe, and she rips open another timeline. And you guys walk through. She has the book. She has the 2 cubes. She breaks them with her hands. And inside these cubes, they're like little crystals. Let's go. Starts walking, and you guys, she puts just holding them the entire time. And as she's walking, she's talking to all of you. She goes, "It's how it was always supposed to end. I am not just a shifter. But that day in the lab, where time spliced through my genes, became something more. I am an Inferian beast. Not the one you expect. She leads you to this one spot. I am something greater. I'm the conduit of Astra. She holds these crystals up and she smacks them. And she does like that. And this almost diamond-shaped portal appears in the desert. She turns to you all. Astra does not exist in the marsh. It doesn't exist anywhere. Astra lives outside of time. I cannot join you for what's to come, but I have foreseen everything up to here. Hawthorne, she turns to you, almost just tears. She walks up to you, Hawthorne, gives you a big hug, and whispers, I'm sorry.
What happens to you?
Smiles. I'll be with you to the end. I'll go. Go through. Face it. Change it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Who will survive? But I do know this. Can change it all. And she signals for you all to walk through. You guys walk through this portal. And it looks exactly as you walk through, you see this desert layout. As you guys walk through, you see the desert-ish layout, but in front of you is this gigantic this gigantic gate. Giant city sits in front of you. Zinniah's nowhere. It's gone. So you guys walk towards the city gates. I'm going to give you guys one chance. This is your last moment. Say what you want to say.
Well,
Gnash starts praying. That's pretty much it.
whatever happens, it's been a hell of a ride.
This is it. So much stuff has led to this. So much stuff has brought us here. Or for this damn city. Whatever's in here, it better be worth it.
Bonks doesn't know that he didn't get his grappling hook, so he tries to... He tries firing it a bunch of times.
You just have your hand and you're doing nothing.
Yeah. Boom, boom,
Pew. Pew.
pew, pew.
Pew.
He's like, damn it! Come on! Come on! It should have... Come on! Darn it!
Let's do this.
Guys.
Alright, well, let's go.
I
guys-
mean, I dreamt that this was real, but seeing it, I still don't know if it's just crazy.
We all
Yeah, it
came
is.
from different paths to this one point, and we were shown and told about it multiple times. And I know I'm not new. I'm not an original member or anything. I've only got to know you all recently. But whether it's the voice of the lion or something else, it is. I just know that it was all meant for this point. And clearly, this timeline now. So, whatever it is, we face it together.
You guys see that this large gated looking area. This gate is just like lined with like gold. And as you guys approach, you see something start to appear. This what looks like a warrior laced with fire. You see the glowing red eyes. And he pulls out of his sword.
Is it people?
Final Inferian beast stands before you, the Inferian Guardian. Ready for the final challenge. That is where we're going to end for tonight. Guys, that was it. Session 48.
In the books.
Out of time.
They
The Book
just
of
like does
Astra.
the cool swirl with her sword.
Marble
She's just
sparkles.
ready.
You go. Let's go. Wait, let me turn my sword here. Let's go. I'll just stab myself with it.
Let's go.
Dude, we're here.
This is a 3D printed sword. That looks pretty sweet.
That does.
Nice.
Is that Sting? Is that Sting?
Yeah,
Huh?
Is that Sting from?
I have
Lord
no
of the
idea.
Rings.
Maybe.
Yeah, it looks like
like it.
it's
It looks
Frodo's
like
sword
it.
for Lord of the Rings.
Nice.
Guys, that is it for tonight's session. This was a fantastic session. Just kind of
Yeah, this was awesome.
wrap
Yeah.
up with all of our
lore
characters.
drop.
Yep, a little bit of a lore drop, and you guys are in 2 weeks. We'll be in the finale. As next week, we will be with the finale with our soldiers as they try to save the rest of the Marsh from
Uh-oh.
Varric and
Yep.
the meanie head, poo-poo faced Grand
Are we
Superior.
Be able to get some
I
like
get to
weapons
pop
and
off. I
band-aids
get
and
to
stuff?
pop off.
You guys did right before we ended last time.
Oh.
I gave you guys.
We're freaking screwed.
Oh,
We're
those
freaking
things. That's right.
So yeah, guys, that is it for us for tonight. Thank you for joining us for our final one of our final sessions of the Book of Astra. I am sad to be almost through with it, but I'm excited for this ending that I have planned in the works for over a year and a half.
Dang.
So we will be we have a schedule this week that we will put out. I think we're still finalizing a few things, but be
Yeah.
sure that if you have not already, go check out our YouTube channels. We have a ton of awesome content, including all of the backlog episodes on our Tabletop channel. I have a crap ton of videos for like the next month. I have two a week for the next month. So just go check that out. Check out our comic channel where Cross has been interviewing like every comic creator known to man.
Yeah, pretty much at this point, like the amount of interviews that we've had, like since 2025, it is kind of insane. Like the amount of people that have came and said, "Yeah, can we get an interview as well?" And I'm like, it's been nuts. Like my schedule has been packed with stuff like that.
And LJ has some awesome video games that he is reviewing. I think LJ, you have one dropping this week?
Tuesday. Yep, we got
Tuesday.
a preview for a demo of the game called Twisted Tower.
Nice.
Yep. Also, if you haven't checked it out yet, our good old Nitro over here to my, well, actually it's this way. Nitro has been putting out some really awesome TV and movie reviews every Friday. So be sure to check out your 3-minute Geek Out.
Yeah.
So which we have on
First two are
TikTok.
up on socials.
Yeah.
Right now, third one will be dropping this Friday. So
So we have those on socials, so be sure to check out for some awesome, like we were pretty much covering everything.
Yeah.
So movies,
Yep.
TV, video games, tabletop, comic books. Go check it out. So guys, that is going to be it with us for today. Stay safe, stay nerdy, be blessed, and we will catch you next week for more.
Adios.
Oosh.